Oh, it's beautiful. Just look at him. That magnificent species.
I hate him.
Now, let's start things off with a game everybody wants to see. Yeah, that guy. Who doesn't want to see that guy?
I hate him.
That horrible, unpleasant alien known as
terrible.
ALF.
That just wretched man.
If you grew up in the 80s, you may recall ALF. It was a sitcom that was on NBC for 4 seasons. This game for the Master System was released about at the height of ALF's popularity, around Season 3. Right after this game came out was the disastrous Season 4, and it was cancelled right after that. People decided they had had just enough of ALF.
No more ALF.
No more ALF. But he was immortalized in a console game exclusively for your Sega Master System, so we can't put this off any longer. Let's play ALF.
We gotta do it. Also, sorry, for some reason chat's broken today, as we mentioned in the intro, so,
Yeah, our chat widget's busted, so please enjoy, locking eyes with ALF for this entire stream.
Stare. Oh,
so, oh boy,
ALF.
ALF.
We're really doing this, aren't we?
Yeah, we're actually doing this. Here's the demo reel from the game, showing you the best moments from ALF.
Oh, look at that!
Also like to point out, this week is the first week we are capturing footage directly from home console using a FrameMeister, so this is the crispest, clearest possible way you can view ALF, from original hardware, as God intended. Oh, it's beautiful. Just look at him. That magnificent species.
I hate him!
This show was calculated to appeal to kids, and kids love the shit out of ALF. And looking
I loved
back,
ALF!
I don't know why. He's really unpleasant and awful.
He really is! I loved ALF then, but I hate ALF now!
I'm not even playing his game, and he's sassing me already. I can't handle this thing. So, basically the show was about a tiny, furry, mammal-like character running around the house and threatening to eat the family's cat and cracking wise, basically. He had the manner of a used car salesman from New Jersey, I guess, or something like that. Sort of Rodney Dangerfield-ish. So, for God knows whatever reason, they decided to make this an adventure game. These things never seem to have fuel when you need them, says ALF. And so, your quest is to find fuel for your rocket ship so you can get back to your home planet of Melmac. That's where he's from.
Mm-hmm.
Good old Gordon Shumway. Yes, I did watch a lot of ALF as a kid.
I was a member of the ALF fan club as a child.
Oh, nice.
Oh, the salami.
Paid and displayed.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, so the first thing we did was we got a cat, and we're picking up a salami stick for those nasty bats.
Oh, those nasty, nasty bats.
Oh, here's our main antagonist. I don't have an instruction manual for this game, so... I assume he's like an
Mr.
FBI
Cool
agent
Gloves.
or something? Oh, Mr. Poop Gloves, you're right.
I meant Cool Gloves, but
Oh,
I
Mr.
guess
Cool
you can go with poop.
And here's where we use our item. The cat who caught the
me.
rat. And in the Tanner family basement is a massive cave, which we now have to explore.
I love it.
Willie, I'm gonna go spelunking!
Ha!
And unfortunately, this is when you find out that this is also a platformer.
Oh god, it is.
Kinda. This part plays really badly. So in addition to being an impossible-to-figure-out adventure game, it's an impossible-to-play platformer. Now, it'll take you a while to figure out how these mechanics work, believe it or not. His animation will make you think he can hit right in front of him, like at eye level. That's not the case. If the bats go too high, they will kill you. What you're actually doing is you're making a hurt box that, like, extends out in front of you. I think it's like Alf's entire height. It's really strange. Anyway, I've put a lot of thought into how this works, and I still haven't mastered it. I hate this. So before the stream, I saw a couple people saying that they were jealous of kids who had this game, like they wanted a Master System simply because it had an ALF game. Such was the allure of ALF back then for kids. Oh my god. And you know, I just try and picture a poor kid playing this for the first time. Like, you finally figure out what you have to do, and then you just hit this brick wall of impossible difficulty. Alf has to go through this really long stretch of caves, and he dies in one hit, and the mechanics don't work at all. Anyway, that was a very poor first attempt. Let's try that again. Going great. I would expect nothing else from Alf. Get the cat. Get the salami. Go into the basement. Tonight, by the way, we'll be aiming for the best ending.
Oh, good, yeah.
It's very rarely seen. I hope to show that off. That is assuming I can get past this cave.
If you want to know how chat's going, I've been discussing Horny Alf.
Well, that's great. Celebrate our final stream of the year with Horny Alf. Just what everybody wants to think about.
Hey, you watch
I'm sure
those
everyone's
bloopers.
thinking of that one image where he has, like, he's really buff.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Good old buff Alf. Oh yeah, we did watch some Alf bloopers before tonight's stream. I don't recommend you do that.
Actually, don't do that.
It would affect what you think of Mr. Alf here.
They do imply one thing, though, that Alf's really horny.
Yeah, that is true. That's canon.
Really horny and kind of a piece of shit.
Alf Warbuck strikes rich once again. Ha! Oh, that was his catchphrase, by the way. He would say something funny and then go, ha! And it's a really long way back, so the quickest way is to Death Warp. No bridge. Also, I'm dead. And true to Master System fashion, Alf turns into an angel after he dies, which I'm not sure fits in with Melmacian ideology, but it does fit in with the Master System. A lot of games had you turn into angels when you died for some reason. Right, so we got gold. We have money now. So we have to venture out onto the streets of SoCal in search of the next item we need. Actually, no, let's explore the house first. See, what we want to get is a swimsuit, but unfortunately, we don't got one. That's no fun. Huh. He's talking about the game. So let's go. Ah, here's Alf's open world. Many stores, many of which are closed. And the hit detection here is even worse somehow. Because, like, there's no accounting for perspective, so if Alf's sprite overlaps with these bikers at all, even if he's mostly on the sidewalk... Oh good, that barely missed me. It'll still count as a hit. Alright, what we want here is... a key. Because a place in town is selling a key to the secret bedroom in the Tanner family household. Then we gotta head back. Luckily, the best ending of this game doesn't require you get all the way through it. We won't be seeing an entire playthrough of this game, but I think you'll agree with me when I say that this ending is the best. Because really, the less Alf you have to play, the better. Alright, so you use the key in here. Yes? Alf?
Alf? You okay, buddy?
This is where he picks up the swimsuit. Except he's not. That's fine. Maybe it's in here. Oh, I don't even know what that is. Oh wait, no, there was a swimsuit in there. Okay, good.
You got it?
Yeah.
Alf's got a Speedo.
He is dressed for the occasion. Alf bears it all. Where was the backyard? Why is this house a labyrinth? There it is, okay. Alright, this is the toughest part of this run, so wish me luck. Pray for me. Alf deep dives in the lake behind the Tanner family household. And there's catfish! Look at that! An actual joke. Amazing.
That catfish is really cute.
Yeah. So you want to lure this guy away and then quickly zoom in. Again, hit detection incredibly awful. Sprites, his Alf sprite is gigantic.
Well, got it.
Oh, I'm sorry I keep skipping the text, but it's just so hard to do anything. Anyway, after you pick up the treasure chest there, Alf says, "This game's better than Vegas." Ha. I don't want you to miss a single second of this game's dialogue. A single
ha! No one can miss a single ha!
God damn. Okay, we have to at least get to the bottom of this. Oh no, he's over too far. You'll notice ALF also has an air meter, so there is a time limit here. No, don't come over here! That doesn't even make sense! Okay. God, it's just so tense, because any mistake...
I feel really bad. I know I should be really, like, offering commentary on the world of ALF and my experience in the ALF fan club, which
hey,
actually...
it's a giant clan.
Hey. But
Got it. The Alpha is rich, but what will I do with it? Ouch, this oyster bites.
Oh shit,
That's another death
dude.
warp there. But we did get the pearl, so we can go sell that for what we really need. Now from here you would go on a ridiculous fetch quest, you would buy an item, and go back to the caves. Yes, the game literally makes you go back to the caves. At which point you have to redo that segment you did before, plus an all-new and even more difficult part. That's fun. But we're gonna take the any percent route. We're gonna set a new speedrun world record here. Probably. Actually, do I have enough for the costume? Fuck it. We only get one chance to do this. Here's the costume. Yeah, Alf is a horrible neon clown, and
This
now you're
is
chased by a
terrible.
dog instead of the FBI agent.
This is awful, Alf.
Which is kind of good, because you can keep the dog on the screen longer, and you keep it from spawning. Pretty nice.
Quick question. Who developed this game?
This game was developed by a contractor for Sega of America. They also made Monopoly for the Sega Master System, and later on the creators went on to make Balls 3D for the Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo, along with Balls 3D, the director's cut. Some real history with this game.
Oh my god, Danny.
Anyway, we have just enough money to buy what we need here, which is the ALF book. So I want you to imagine here, as a kid, you would spend weeks getting up to this point. Just getting past that first cave would take you many, many days. You would know sadness like you have never known before in your young life. It was a real... I can't even explain how much trouble I had just mastering that one part. I can't imagine doing the whole game. Now imagine investing so much of your young life into this game, and then getting here, not knowing what to do, and then you buy the ALF book. And then you see this screen. Once upon a time, there was an alien life form. He was stranded with his girlfriend Rhonda. Oh, they're talking about ALF.
Oh.
Rhonda and Skip went to Mars. ALF crash-landed on Earth, where he became friends with a wonderful family. Life was great, even though they would not let him eat any cats. Sorry, ALF. And one day, ALF decided to fix his spaceship so he could visit his friends on Mars. Blah 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 blah. Sold the adventure to Sega so they could make it a game. Hey, we're getting a little meta here.
Oh, okay.
They did, and decided that if anybody ever read this book, they would have to go back to the beginning of the game. Surprise. Ha. That's ALF, everybody. That's a game over. Your progress is instantly erased. Gotta go back to the title screen, do it all over again. That one little thing, I think, just exemplifies how hateful this game is. Like, just making you master that incredibly difficult platforming sequence just so you can go and buy the wrong item, and that's it. Game over. You're done. That's the ALF experience. So, if you felt bad that you didn't have a Master System and you never got to play ALF, you shouldn't feel bad. It's really the worst. I can't think of a worse game than this for the Master System. It's like,
Such a dick move.
it's not even bad in a traditional sense. They decided to go the really ambitious route and make, like, the equivalent of a point-and-click adventure game. And they just made it so bad in every possible way. So unpleasant, much like ALF himself. I'd say it's a fitting tribute.